Howdy, howdy, howdy. Ugh. Ugh. Let's get ready for a live stream, eh? We'll do some good stuff, have some fun. I'll turn the music down a bit. We got started. Yee. There's some basic maintenance while people shuffle in. All that good stuff. It shouldn't be that difficult. Crafting area seems fine. I really need to get some focuses and whatnot started. So I could actually properly start moving this inward to here. Probably get this built out inside the wall. Proper infusion area. So, just dig it out. For that way. Oh, and it's dead. Okay. Continue to dig things out. Ugh. Nice. So infusion in this space. Alright, let's do a little outbound thinking. So infusion in this space. Probably be 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means we would dig 4 into here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be square. Also kind of puts us right at the outer limit too, which is pretty nice. I'll probably have to dig up a bit as well, but that's fine. And this guy should break any moment now. Cool. Dig this out. Very nice, very nice. With good space for infusion stuff. That's disconcerting, but yeah, whatever. Block that hole that way. Come here. 2, 2, 3, 4, up. 2, 2, 4. 2, 2. Keep everything in a nice bit of congruency. We've got a nice, well-lit room. Aside from the center. So what I'll do is I will put 3 in. Spacer of 2 between all. 1, 2, bop. Cool. And we'll dig up. Oh, this is so easy. I love this. Oh. Very nice, calming, relaxing. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, very nice. Wow. 6 o'clock on a Thursday. Yeah. Apparently nobody's here to watch. I've got absolutely 0 viewers now. It's literally the end of the world. I'm literally the worst ever. Period. I'm worse than those people who post pictures of their waifu on the stream. I'm worse than the guy who's sold out on top of selling out. I'm even worse than, dare I say it, the memes. Okay, so 5 high ceiling here would be nice. Looking around, it's all dirt. None of this is grass, so actually if I do dig straight up, I would be fine. Hey, Cripson. I am having a good day. How you doing? So if I dig another layer out to this, I can get an exchange wand. And I should be fine with this. Coolio. I'm waiting for people to kind of get in the stream before I start doing anything major. So right now I'm just kind of digging out this big empty space. But yeah. Since nobody's really in yet, let's give it a little bit of time. Ugh. And this could also be one of those days where nobody wants to watch Twitch TV. That's completely understandable. There are sometimes days like that. I'm not gonna oppose people or be mad at people. Probably should also dig into a new mod. A mod called Drawers, where we can expand out our storage system to be a bit more powerful. I think I'll dig into that today. You only watch on days with a Y in them. Haha. You and everybody else. Yeah, Joker. What can I do to sort of merge down the inventory? Hey, Thori! Thori, senpai. I don't know. If I really start blocking any of this stuff, it's really only efficient to start blocking things that are, you know, a lot. So let's do drawers. Alright, so we can make drawers. It's like barrels, but better. How does it work? How does it work? So we can make these drawers, and they can hold a lot of items. So much so that it is pretty powerful, actually, when we get into massive storage systems with these things. What I want to do is I want to start making some basic drawers like so. And they're pretty simple to make. Just a chest, some oak wood, you know, that's fine. But there are various tiers to this. There's controllers, there's keys, there's trim. It's not completely implemented in yet, but we can use a drawer controller to interact with a bunch of drawers all at once, which is pretty nifty. What I've got to do is start making a bunch of drawers, though. But this mod is pretty powerful once you start to dig into it. I think I'm going to like it. So we'll dig into that for a little bit. Not that big of a deal. Make some chests. We'll need a lot more chests than that. That'll be a start. And we'll get some basic oak drawers. Make 2 of those. Make some basic drawers as well. We'll continue to sort of make a few more chests. I'm gonna skip the music up ahead to something else. And we're just gonna get a bunch of drawers, like so. And where are we gonna put these things? I feel like if we're gonna have a drawer system, probably opposite of our stuff here would be a good idea. That way it's not that far in and we can really do some work with it. So I'm gonna find the center point here. 3, 3. So that means that you would be our center point right there. And I'll show you guys the power of drawers. Proper organization. A little bit goes a long way in the world of drawers. It's pretty nifty though. Dig out a simple space for now. We can adjust this later. It's not that big of a deal. We'll just start putting these drawers down, like so. Alright, and I'll dig back a bit here. For now. We'll start collecting big things in these drawers, like cobblestone. We can get a bunch of cobblestone in there. We can get a whole bunch of other materials as well, like dirt. Get all the dirt that we have. So we'll get all our cobblestone into this drawer. We can see that our drawer has 16 times 24 cobblestone. Which is a lot of cobblestone. What we could also use that for is probably the Thumbcraft stuff. This looks all too complicated. I like vanilla. Oh, that's fine, Dory. Everybody has their own flavors they like to sample. But me, modded has a lot of fun features to it, and I'm definitely okay with it. I'm going to use these drawers to continue to sort of organize things out. Yeah, we'll get all of these shards and whatnot as well. And even the snowballs will get compacted into drawers. So for starters, we'll get our basics. We'll put our iron in here. We'll put our coal in here. Gold. Diamond. We'll go with our lapis here, our redstone here. We'll go with things like clay there. Let's get our shards out, and the flint as well, since flint would probably go next to the clay. Shards would go with Thumbcrafty stuff, so it would be down here. Ta-da! Thumbcraft stuff would be our amber. And we'll put snowballs right there for now. Pretty cool. And continue to just grab more of this stuff until we've kind of compressed everything down. We've got some creepy music as well. So sand I think I'll put in a big drawer, as well as the other types of rock. So I'll make those out now. Take 5 of them. Just because I know those are things that we'll probably get a lot of. You do Pixelmon at times, though. That's fine, Dory. I'm not going to fault you for that. Granite. Gravel. Diorite. We're gonna eventually get more of those, so yeah. Glass can probably get its own thing. Little things like this can easily get their own sort of space. We can do unprocessed ores in one, like so. Just ores that we'll collect for a while until we need to do something with them. And we can still keep the random miscellaneous stuff in chests. So we'll sort of build out this inventory of just junk that we know we'll eventually need. I'll grab more of this stuff. And continue to do a little bit of organization as we wait for people to shuffle in. Actually, see if we can build out another set of drawers. We need wood, and we're gonna need chests. That's fine. So what can we do to store in these? Probably should just put most of this stuff away for now. But the thing is, now that we have... Oh wow, you're actually getting like everything else. Okay. Put back everything, so I'm not losing my brain. Get an organization, take the oak, take the chests, pop you down. I can get a lot more oak very quickly, so I'm not that beat up about it. And we'll make a few more of you guys. 2 more for preciseness. Gives us 8 because we get a lot out of the crafting sequence, which is nice. So cool. We can do more storage now, which I'm all for. We can actually start... I think I'll store the organic stuff over there. There's a lot of cool storage stuff. I'm really excited with mods like these. I love mods like these, where you can just store so much cool stuff in such a cool, unique way. So we'll take our great wood because we've got a lot of that. Take our oak planks because we got a lot of that. And for these things, I'm just going to bring them forward so that I know where I've got them. I'll keep wood things together like birch and saplings and other wood things like the great wood saplings. Like so. I'll keep mob drops, well, enemy mob drops together. I know where to keep them. We'll keep crops together. So we'll put our beans away, our seeds, our carrots, and any other crops we'll get, we'll put over there. Flowers we'll keep together because they're pretty. You can store a lot of stuff in double chests. You can. So we got some wolves, which we'll probably keep somewhere safe. I need another crop. So that would be the wheat. Nice. Keep our sugarcane here. I'll put the flint over here. And we'll probably continue to flesh this out. Actually, I'll take this guy. I should have an axe over here. Aha. This is why I kept these tools. This is when I want to do precise things. I only want to remove one of these things. Like that. Alright. So, we'll do wool, wool. Passive drops, I guess. Meat. And meat. And we'll continue to store more goodies in here. Eggs, chicken. We could do one for wood-based things. We could do one for... Actually, I think I'm going to put gunpowder over here. I think that's more logical over there. Brains down here. Spider eyes here. Cool. And I'm going to steal another one of these. I'm greedy. I'll just steal the whole top row. But I like this system of organization better. Keeps things a little more illustrated, a little more forward, and a little more presentable. And I think it's pretty nifty. Put the nugget down there, since I don't really know what to do with it. Same with the black glass. Ink sac, wooden things, another flower. It looks pretty, at least. I've got Yeah, these oddities as well. Odds and ends. Bits and baubles. Nothing special, though. And with that, this chest is empty as well. Which is pretty damn nifty. Which means I can move my smelting area to somewhere else. Which might just go up here. I think that's a nice way to do that. It looks okay. I'll make a few more big chests for carrying lots of goodies. So, like that. Nice. Red, blue, and yellow when it comes out on 3DS. I'm interested, but I'm not quite 100% sure as to how that all will go down. Actually, we can move that from there to there. Now, when I have a controller actually set up, I'll have the ability to manage all of these through one interface, which will be nice. Which means I'll be able to access all of them and store all them and do all that, which will be much easier. But to do that, we're going to need 3 diamonds and a stick. Actually, wait a minute. We can do this Tinkerer's Construct wise. I'm going to grab a piece of iron. And some gold. It's a little bit wasteful to do this with gold, but I think we'll be fine. And I'm going to melt my gold down. While that's going on, I'm going to grab a bit of cobblestone. And we'll make our new pick. Or at least a temporary new pick. With blackjack and hookers. Alright, so in Tinker's Construct, how to make a new pick when you've got advanced materials. So now that we're doing smelting, we're going to have to use... Hey, Electric Boogaloo, how you doing? We're going to have to use casts to form the metals through which we will make our products. So we're going to make a cast of a pickaxe head. Nifty. I'm going to grab this crafting bench and move it over to my new room. Crafting station. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Put it up here for now. Doesn't look great, but it's good enough. And we're going to grab 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more just to be safe. Grab that. Grab that. And we are going to use this to make a pattern, which we will make a new pattern chest, because we're going to be making casts of everything. And we can store those casts in the pattern chest, which is nice. So I'm going to pop that down. This is going to cost 2 material, so we're going to put 2 ingots in there. And it should be perfect for making that pickaxe head. Cool. Now, we're going to make a basic pickaxe. It might be easier to just make a diamond pickaxe, but I kind of want to do this to show off how Tinker's Construct works. So hopefully, for you guys who don't know what Tinker's Construct is, Tinker's Construct, I can't speak English, you'll learn something cool. Started lagging a lot. That's it for me. Oh, I'm sorry, Thori. Well, Thori, if your connection does get better, you're always welcome back, dude. And you've been a long-time viewer, and we're more than happy to have you here, dude. So, hey, whenever you can get back, don't be afraid. We're always happy to have you. So what else can we use right now? We're gonna need a binding. Let's find our binding. Gonna need our stick. We're gonna need to find what are gonna be the best materials to make the handle out of. Tool, rod. So we can use NEI to sort of help us out here. With NEI, we can see what have the best handle percents. Bone is pretty good. Slime is 100%. Blue slime specifically. Night slime would be pretty good. There's all sorts of these modifiers. Wooden is alright, but we've got pretty good when it comes to an idea of what we can go with. Unfortunately, with slime, you have to get slime, and we have to make it into slime crystals. So, if we can find slime, I mean, it would work, but slime crystal's kind of what we need. Blue slime crystal. Sadly, we don't have any. Just fine. It's not going to be the end of the world. So we'll stick with bone, because bone is actually a better material to use as your handle. So cool, let's find some bone. Let's make a bone handle. It has splintering. If I can get rid of the interface. And list overlay for now. Splintering! A souvenir for your enemies. Hit them to deal more damage. Yeah, splintering is great as a sword handle. But as a regular handle, it is also better. Its durability is much bigger, and its quality is better. So bone will be a great rod to start with. We need to find a binding as well. So let's find a binding. We gotta get back into JEI. I have to figure out how to get back into JEI. Ooh, hello. Options. Controls. There's probably a JEI button. Ah. Control O. Hey, there it is. That's good to know for later. So we'll find a binding. And we'll see what their abilities are. We want to find a high quality binding we can use for this. Slime is always good quality for whatever you need. Bone is not as good as other materials we could use. An iron binding would probably be pretty darn good. So we'll make an iron binding. So let's do that. Make a binding out of stone. And we'll pop this guy down. Well, actually, we're going to make our head out of stone. Or out of... not stone. Iron. So we'll get our gold melted down. While our gold melts down, I'm also going to get our binding set up. Here. So, let me find iron. Need 2. I can just right click and actually properly interact with the inventory eventually. But that's fine. Shift left clicking gets you one of the item that you'll really want. So pop you guys down here. Let that build out. And we're going to have a second level of pickaxe power, which will be pretty darn cool. Right now, we can at least begin the assembly. Put the pickaxe in, put our bone tool rod in. We're just going to need a binding right now to merge them together. Which will be you in a moment. Evolve! Never! Never! Alien. Ooh. And it is a material as well. And it's got an interesting bit of features to it. Very cool. Very cool. I shall never evolve. So we're going to grab a diamond as well to demonstrate the upgrade system. And I'm going to grab a bit of redstone as well. It was a joke. I know. Dude, I'm a mod on our Pokemon. I know it's a joke, don't worry. Alright, so we'll show off the upgrade system, how everything works. We'll put the Splintering Magnetic Pickaxe together. This is a much, much better pickaxe than what we've been running with so far. We'll grab it. This is a pretty cool looking pickaxe, but let's throw a diamond on it. And now, instead of being able to mine up to diamond, it can mine up to obsidian. It also has increased our durability from 600 to 1,100, which is nice. Now we're going to do a few other upgrades, like we're going to add a bit of haste. Oh yeah. Yeah, that we're going to add 75 haste to this thing. It's going to take our mining speed from, it should take our mining speed down pretty quickly. Yeah, our mining speed goes from 7 to, well, not even 7, more than 7, but still. It reduces reduces the speed at which this thing mines by a lot. We're going to add another modifier to it. I'm the only one. And I'm going to throw 64 lapis onto this thing. We're going to give it some luck. I don't have any more modifiers for it. Ah. This is such a weird remix. I'm going to get rid of it. Go on to the next one. Anyway. Alright, we can't actually add that to it. You are OP, man. You know it. So now we've got an obsidian level pickaxe with some pretty cool stats to it. Didn't take that much to make. We're going to go into the mines and start to use this to kick some butt. Also, going to grab a few trees around here because I'm going to need them. Very much so. I'm going to need those trees to, yeah, words. I'm going to need it to make torches and whatnot when I get underground. Oh, an apple. It's a nice, rare little treat. I'll take it. I'll plant the rose bush back out. I'm too nice. And I guess I'll put everything else away. Hello, sheep. Hello, spider. What I should do is probably also make a pressure plate or two, just to be safe. So we'll grab some wood. I'll just grab a whole stack. That's fine. That way I've got it in my inventory just in case. I'll keep the iron pickaxe as well, just in case. I'm lagging. Anyone else? I am streaming at 720p, so some people can't actually watch at that resolution. And if that's so, then I completely understand if you're going to head out and watch something else. I'm not going to be offended or anything, don't worry. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm going to grab 2 pieces of coal just for making torches out of the last of my sticks. Ah. We'll get back underground. We'll see what we can find. A little bit of lag there, but that was just the game lagging. He doesn't like when I go out and do this sort of thing. Welcome back, Pokemon Master. Head out this way. I have bucket of water, should be in the hot bar. Speaking of hot, I'm going to grab a bucket of lava while I'm out, but I don't need to get it from there. I'll keep the local source fine, because there's going to be more than enough lava underground. And our primary goal is going to take us very close to lava anyway. We're going to be doing some obsidian mining, which, yeah, is going to be very, very useful. Let's head down into our closest thing we have into a surface mine. Lagged out, maybe? That's understandable. Once again, not going to get mad if you have to go, or the connection is just too bad to watch. I'll put the stone right at the front. Should probably use the stone as well. The brain's just like, nah, potatoes. Like, okay, you're gonna be that kid that thinks he's cool by being random in high school. Am I the only one chatting? No. Electric Boogaloo and Crimson were talking. But they've probably got, they probably don't really have anything to say at the moment to really add to the conversation. That's completely understandable as well, since you can't talk all the time without going a little bit crazy. I mean, look at live streamers. Yeah. We'll continue down into the darkest depths of this dank dungeon, And I'm going to use a system of, yep, see, he's writing an essay. Oh, actually, put a little bit of cobblestone in the way, just to prevent water flow while I'm doing this. I'm going to use our brand new, at King's Chat, it was blowing up. Ah, cool. I don't know who that person is, but it sounds like it's another streamer, which is perfectly cool. Excuse me. I'm gonna slap you with my sword. I didn't do make a better sword, but I've got one in my inventory just in case. Also, this way down here, I'm probably gonna need to make a proper way down. So I'm gonna dig a nice little... I'm gonna dig a nice way back up now. How nice that pathway back up is. Oh, he's an angry zombie. Or he's a grim zombie. But he dropped a sack of loot. Let's open up his sack. Gave us 20 gold coins, an ender pearl, and a splash potion of swiftness, giving us a speed bonus. Ooh. I'll take it. For being in the water, you didn't do a good job of having your, explosive damage neutralized. That would have been nice. Make a little easy pathway through here. I did just empty that guy's sack. I emptied it all over my inventory. And I got the goodies that were inside. Continue to place torches on the right, which means that if we need to get home, we follow the torches on the left. It's a simple little mining technique. A classic, really. Please call me Pokemon. Okay. Continuing to dig this area out. There is a lot of scariness down there. I'm gonna try to get things lit up pretty quickly, though. Excuse me. I know you saw me. And I'm out of sword. Hey, but I've got a new weapon. I'm out of new weapon. Just like that. Well. New sword is nowhere near as good. Because the Tinker's Construct sword, and I'll actually need to buff it out and whatnot. Ugh. Getting my butt handed to me. But we're at Lapis level, which is nice. Don't you blow up my Lapis. He didn't blow up my Lapis, but he did blow up. Unfortunately. Actually at Y level 16 now, which is great. Grab that for now and come back to this area later. Got obsidian level mining, so I really want to get all this good stuff. Spiders! Yes. We have spiders. Well, what I do is I want to eventually make an obsidian level pickaxe. Because with an obsidian level pickaxe, what we can do is it basically jumps us past the point of using a diamond to get the diamond upgrade on our pickaxe. Thinking of following that. Is that okay? Of course, of course. When you follow, a small little Pokeball will appear on screen for a second. But it's open, so don't worry. You didn't catch me. But yes, go for the follow. More than happy to have followers. It's not bread, it's brew. Okay. Well, go for it, brew. Thank you. There it was. Oh, the Pokeball didn't show up on your end. Oh, do I have it disabled? Oh. Here, I will go to Twitch alerts, and I will make a fake Pokeball appear for you, friend. Had it disabled. Aren't I a butt? Alert box. Follow alert. There you go. Look at that. Crimson is pretty darn cool. Yep, Electric Boogaloo, I am a butt. Ugh. My sword is very inefficient. I really need to get it up and running to a better level. There is more cave to explore. Look at this. Look at that. You'll do it again? Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it, dude. That and it might not do the alert because it knows that you followed. So, if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You re-followed. Well, thank you. Okay, so buy another place that has torches. Interesting. Wonder where all of these caves keep going off to. Huh. It's a very intricate system, but I'm not on the lookout for iron right now. I'm looking out for redstone, diamond, gold. I don't really need iron. I'll collect it if it's in my way, but not really much else. A lot of these open cave areas, which make me a little sketchy because it's very easy to get ambushed here. Hello, goodbye, goodbye! Like that. You're eating ramen? Cool. I actually can't eat anything past 12 o'clock tonight because tomorrow I get my wisdom teeth removed. Fun times. But hey, I found diamond. And an underground rose. Oh, poppy. Still, I'll take it. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. And I'll more than happily take some diamond. Excuse me, sir. Can you not? It is 5:43 for you. Cool. It is 6:43 over here because magic of time zones. Alright, so I found obsidian, but what I'm doing is I'm just sort of cleaning out the area, making sure it's safe enough that I can do some digging and not worry about complete destruction. That'd be nice. Can you not? Alright. Hey, name Explosion, how you doing? I am quite good myself. I get a potato? I've gotten a potato. Nice. Can start a potato farm. What I really need now is my obsidian. So what can I get rid of? It's not critical. Mission critical. I can't speak. Well, I've got some diorite I could get rid of. Probably just chuck it off into the lava. You. Zombie flesh, not that important to me right now. Rid of that. That frees up a bit of inventory space. So the hammer is a weapon. I could. Create a blockage here. That'll work. I'll put a little bit of water here instead. The hammer would work as a weapon, but at the moment I don't need it. And I'll seal this off for now, for safety. I'll start digging out the obsidian. In a very classic manner. I guess that means no stream tomorrow? No. I'm gonna have drills in my mouth, and it's gonna be full of gauze, so unfortunately this will be the last Abra stream, at least until Saturday when we do game night with our Pokemon. Until then, I'm going to be MIA. Actually, I can dig down here and dig out this way. And that way the water is still going to do what it needs to do. But I can stand still and just hold down left click and talk to you guys. It's very nice to see at the top. You can actually see the percentage ticking on as it finishes up. Speaking of Pokemon, I'm really mad at it. Why are you mad at Pokemon? I won't be able to do Saturday. Well, these are already like predestined plans. Sorry about that. Well, not predestined, but pre-planned plans. Plans that have already been planned. Planning plans that have planned before plans. So we've got a bit of obsidian, but I'm still going to need a lot more. Dude, stop hating. Oh, it's a hater here. There is very little hate going on in this chat room. I'm very proud of you guys. Good job, Internet. What do I need obsidian for? I've got to make a portal to the Nether. So, I need at least 10, which is what I've got. But I want to get some more, as I can make obsidian tools that can really do some nasty work. So the more obsidian I can get now, the better. What I'm probably going to do is make a basic obsidian hammer as soon as I can. And the obsidian hammer will just rip through it all. Rip through everything I ever had to care about. So I'm just going to continue to sort of dig this area out. Get some more easy obsidian. Because you're going to have to do this anyway. You'll be right back, Electric Boogaloo. Awesome. I could also use this to upgrade the pick as well from a iron head to an obsidian head. Abra Pokemans, bye-bye. Oh, well, thank you very much, Pokemon Master, for being here. Or Pokemon, as you wanted to be called. And yeah, if you're ever in the area of Twitch, you're more than welcome to come back. If you're ever in this side of Twitch. Oh, look at this. I want to dig this out of it, see what else is in here. This little, like, lava outcrop. See where this lava lake goes off to. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Nope. 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 Okay, well that was scary. Ah. That could have been very bad. I didn't think at all. That could have been very bad indeed. I feel like doing that in the smeltery would be easier, but whatever. Good job. Yeah. Like, how do you make obsidian in the smeltery, perhaps? Could you just add lava to a smeltery? Or is there another way? Because I always thought that the way that you make obsidian in the smeltery is, you just have to put obsidian blocks in the smeltery. There's no way to forge it in the smeltery. Unless there's something that I'm missing. Pump water and lava into it. Oh. Well, I don't have any sort of pump for either of those things. Nor do I even have tanks. So. I'll mix into obsidian. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Use the rest of that. Ta-da! Perfect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to steal the water from this as well. Perfect. Now there's one less source of water in here to cause accidents. Hello. Nice and dark, unlit area where goodies can be found. And dangers as well. Nothing I see here, but the return trip you can also see things that you missed on the first pass. Which is nice. Like that gold up there. Didn't see that the first time around. But now I do. I was even placing torches around here and everything. I'm gonna skip. Cool. Alright, so we follow the torches on the left side, and that should get us back to the surface and whatnot. Follow left side torches. Like that. Nice. I've started to not follow left side torches, which will only end badly for me. But I kind of wanted to see what's up here. Also, that creeper just kind of bum rushed me. But hey, there's a source of sunlight. It's not all bad. It's an early game, isn't there an early game transfer of liquid system you could use? Kind of. I guess Buildcraft would work. But I need to find cactus for that to actually get going. Because I need to make pipe sealant to actually get started with Buildcraft. At least liquid Buildcraft. Even then, Buildcraft right at the moment doesn't even have pumps and whatnot implemented. So I don't even have power generation for a lot of things. I think maybe I do. I don't know, let's see. At Buildcraft. No, they do have basic engines. It's nothing special. What about the gate system? It doesn't have any gates whatsoever yet. Excuse me. So, you can't eventually tech your way into an target gate or anything like that. As I enunciate my words. Hello, goodbye! You don't make it easy, do you? Nope. Not even. This is all sunlight, though. Without even torches, you don't need to... Yeah, you can tell that this is all sunlight. So we just head back up to the surface this way. Cool. That works pretty well. Just like that, we're back on the surface. Apparently there are cops outside doing cop-based things. That's fine. Apparently there's a lot of cops. My goodness. They're off in a hurry. Cannot wait to get to the nether, though. One thing that'll be nice is I will get a lot of redstone, or not redstone, I'll get a lot of glowstone, I'll get a lot of quartz, and with both of those things, I'll be able to make a lot more things that I need at the moment, like the controller, for starters, will be nice to have, as well as a few other things, a few other quality of life things. Am I getting swatted? Oh. No. I feel like Hapro Police is smart enough to not just randomly go to people and swat them. Especially with sirens blazing. Did that get rid of anything in my inventory? That actually did do some stuff. I'll put the ender pearl away though. Someplace nice. I guess over here. It's a resource in its own way. I'm going to probably melt down the coins at some point. I am going to need a flint and tinder though. So... that should be good. Ah, flint and steel. No, it's iron, but you know, what can you do? I'm gonna dump my iron ore in here, I'm gonna dump my gold in here, and I'm gonna get my obsidian portal to the world of the end. Opened up nice and wide. Music seems to be a bit loud. If it is loud and you guys can't hear me clearly, please don't be afraid to yell at me to turn it down. I think I'm actually just going to do that myself. Like that. Much better. What am I doing? This is the wrong table. Doritos. Doesn't taste like Doritos. It's the quality Doritos. Alright. Let's get a proper portal. A proper nether portal is a 2x3. So we make our 2. We made our 3. Let's get it set up. Cool. I'm gonna pour my lava bucket into here, just so I have it. My ingots are melting down rather quickly. I'm gonna grab my potato, head outside, and start getting a potato crop going. It's always nice. I'm gonna get my wheat. Got my wheat, nice and good. Got seeds, so I can start to plant these down as well. Get my carrots back out there. Do another round with them. And I guess with the beans, I mean, it's not that big of a deal if I move them over a little bit. Make room for potato farming. Potato farming is always good, though. I'm gonna grab all of my bowls. Grab all of you. And I'm gonna grab 3 of you. Grab all of you. Grab all of my beans. Grab a stack of beans. And I've got a crafting table in here, so let's do this proper. Got a bowl. Got our beans. We've got bean stew. Nice. Let's put my beans back. Put my carrots away. My wheat away. Put all of this extra junk away. And when it comes to materials, I have 4 blocks of gold and 5 of iron. That is a great amount. It's actually very nice and even to work with. So, real quick, I want to light this up so I know that I have it. Ah! And it's lit. Also going to grab, for a bunch of odd items that I really don't have a home for, I'll make a proper chest. Put it up here. For things like the bow, the potion, things that I have one-offs of that I don't really think need to be, you know, placed away into storage in that sense. Put the obsidian away up here. I've got tons of food, which is nice. Flint and steel can go away as well into this chest. I'm going to take my bucket of water with me, though it's going to be completely useless. Got all of our materials melted down. That was incredibly fast. And let's head to the Nether. Because why not? What's the worst that can happen? It's the Nether. It's friendly, right? Most things there don't want to kill me. Okay. Most of them are zombie pigmen. I'm talking numbers, not like different things. Ooh. So we landed in the Nether. Look at that. Got quartz right here. Grab that up. Oh my goodness, look at all that quartz. Right off the bat. So much quartz. Oh, we got our portal here, which I'm definitely going to mark. I'm going to make a waypoint. I'll call it home. Because why not? Exactly. That is our home point. We need to get, if we get lost, that's where we go when we need to get home. It's right there. I'm going to continue to get a bit more of the quartz. Because I like the quartz. It's nice. Oh, and I'm going to rip this apart. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's such a good feeling. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, it's so nice. Oh. That was something special. I can finally make Nitor. I know. That's not the only thing I'm interested in making. I do want to make a drawer controller. So that way I can access all those drawers at once. And at that point, I don't really need to worry about organization, just expansion. Which is fine. I'll just need to figure out a better way to expand it out. Still, quartz was the kinstone and all that. The linchpin. At this point, I think I'm just going to see if I can find a way out of here. Does not look like it, though. Which means we'll have to make our own way out. Which is fine. Exploration is fun. Most of the time. But with a hammer, we'll make quick work of literally anything that wants to mess with us. Easy 3x3 tunnels. Oh, this is so nice. And it's done. And it's over. And it is spent. We'll make a better hammer for this. Don't you worry. Ooh. We did pretty good. For starters. Now, what do we need to make a drawer controller? Drawers. We need to get a diamond, some stone, and a drawer in the middle. This will make our drawer controller. We can also use that to make a slave as well with a bit of other materials. So we'll need a diamond, some stone, we're going to need wood in a large quantity to make at least one drawer to hold all this. My glowstone down here. My quartz up here. Get my iron back down to a nice normal level. Get you there. I just need to do some smelting. Doesn't need to be a lot. Cool. And now we need to get a controller set up. Which I'll probably put right here, actually. All things. Grab my axe. Hey, more bowls. What I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna dig out this space here so we can put the dummy controller in these corner pockets. We're gonna grab pretty much all that, yeah. Redstone. Got our wood. So, drawer controller. Missing a lot. Missing quite a lot. Let's get started. So we're gonna need sticks. Gonna need gold redstone. We're going to need a lot of that. A lot of controllers. And we're gonna make one of these. Make 4. 2, 3, 4. So we can make this. Make 4 of those. Need a bit more stone, it looks like. And that is going to be it for our coal. Which means that the best thing for us to do right now is to actually make some charcoal. Like so. Okay, cool. Let's make a drawer controller. Pop you here. How do I use you? Interact with a bank of controllers. Does it need power? Let's look that up. Real quick. Get to the internet. Let's see if we can actually figure out what's going on with it. That is a very loud train outside. The drawer controllers are a special block to the mod. And they make everything into a combined inventory. Deposit only interactive block. Huh. Okay, so we can just deposit through the storage drawer. Okay. Interesting. But, I mean, it works. Alright, so we can't actually interact with it proper. That's fine. We're gonna need slaves. What an odd song this is, I do have to admit. What is this song? Sega Piano Nocturne. It's a beautiful song, but I have no idea what it is. Alright, definitely gonna need you, charcoal. Get you smelting. Alright. Put you there, put you there. That's enough for that. Alright. So we need some slaves. Which means we'll need 2 gold. I believe we just surround it with iron, or with stone at this point. Yeah, we do! Cool. Let's put the slaves in the corners. Ta-da! If I made a hopper... Alright, if I make a hopper... 3, 4, 5... I'll wait for this to finish. We'll get this set up. Another slave in that corner. We get this system properly set up. One more time. We'll get some big old drawers. So that music was way too spooky for me. Get our nether rack in there. And if we make a chest, or make a hopper, and we dump things into this storage unit through piping, which a hopper technically is, right? If I pop this in here. Alright, we'll take, put our redstone away, like so. Everything's properly placed. If I put redstone in here, redstone is being deposited there. Awesome! That's exactly what I wanted. Perfect. So anything that it doesn't actually have, it automatically populates into drawers that it could go into. Very nice. Very nice. Excelente. Now, of course, that means that it, kind of auto-fills into wherever it can go. But that means as long as we keep expanding this system outward, we can get all of the storage in this room somehow. All of our stuff will exist in here in some capacity or another. And we can use it in some capacity or another. Which is pretty darn nifty. Make some more bean stew. Just throw our extra beans in there. Haha. The beans will automatically go here. They're not really organized beans, but, you do what works. Guess it's not smart enough to automatically figure out that beans don't go there. Alright, now the beans are going to the right place, though. But still, that means we can actually just make items by putting things, or make things deposit in there, which is nice. I really like that ability to just sort of, at the end of a long, hard day, just dump everything away. Not worry about the whole positioning of everything. Making it all nice and fancy. Alright, so now, Nitor. How do you make Nitor? Well, I'm gonna need to get some more coal, fortunately. Torches, coal, and glowstone. A little bit of all that. What does a compacting drawer do? Like a good dump at the end of a day. Ah. I see. So you use compacting drawers for things that can merge down into smaller bits. Like anything that can easily be switched between two different existences. So like gold. What does it take to make a compacting drawer? Some pistons. I can make pistons now. Awesome. A lot more stuff that I will just hold off on for now. I can properly make a lot of stuff out of this. For now, I'll hold off. Hello? Hello, goodbye. It was nice meeting you, friend. Go away. Nice meeting you, friend. Go the hell away. Beep. Eventually, we can actually expand the storage system out to a point where it automatically connects into these guys. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna go mine some coal, because I'm gonna need it. I'm a cold-hearted killer. Sorry. I'll stop. But I'm also gonna need... I know I'm gonna need quite a bit of oak. So I'm gonna go on a deforestation run real quick. As well. I'm going to ruin the woods. Oh, the apple drops are nice. Oh yeah. Look at all of that goodness. Ooh. Makes me feel good inside. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, the way to get it out of the system hasn't really been developed yet. I'll have to figure out something to do that. But we can upgrade our drawers to hold more things eventually as well. It's pretty damn nifty. Upgrade their storage altogether to make them into more powerful drawers. You can hold lots of cool things. Make templates and then actually, you know, destroys items, shows fill level. Things like that. Be pretty darn nifty. Lots of cool features. Alright. Let me get a bit of mining out here. You can start doing some... yeah, completely sort of make a ring around the area with no trees in it. Why not? Not gonna be the end of the world. Game's not gonna be too mad at me if I keep destroying some fauna. Huh. Nothing over here. I'm gonna head over and look down my mine. See if there's any goodies down there. Oh, there is goodies down here. Nice. Also, there's this guy down here. Oh, this nerd. Look at that nerd. He jumped all the way down here just to try to murder me. And then he died. Oh, look at all the coal down here, though. Oh my goodness. Look at all of this coal. Found a coal mine. This is perfect, though. Oh, I'm going to be able to make so much Nitor. And I'll be finally able to do a lot more when it comes to upgrades and whatnot. Once I finally get a good set of tools underneath me, I'll be very happy. Man, this thing is just satisfying to work with. It is just so nice to just go with a hammer and just be like, all of it's gone. Just ruining these things. Ah, the destruction. It's so satisfying. Ugh. It shouldn't be this satisfying, but it is. Head down here a bit more, explore this out. Oh, hey, finally I found a ravine. Did enough caving. I thought I would have found a ravine by now, but yeah, there we go. Finally found a ravine. This is actually kind of close to home, too. And there's some gold nearby. Wow, we're at level 27? Dang. I'll take it. $16 sticks and a ton of coal equals 64 torches. Very nice. Oh, redstone. I feel lucky today. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. A very scary situation, but I should be fine. I don't want steak. Steak doesn't stop lava. It only makes it more delicious. Alright, got the redstone. Very nice. Got some lapis. Also nice. Some gold. Which is always good. More redstone. Always in demand. What are you? Is this oil? Or is this water? Well, there's one way to find out. Hold your nose. Ooh, that is sticky. It's like a little underground deposit of oil. Ew. Also, it's not letting me out. Excuse me. Can I get out of here, please? Hello? Game. Put lapis on the pick yet. Not yet, no. That was weird. What is this material? I don't actually have any upgrade slots on the pick. The pick's just a mid-range pick. It's not going to last me forever. I've definitely got plans to upgrade it. Oh yeah, true. I could have bucketed it as well. I'm a bit of an idiot. But that's not as fun. It's oil. Okay. It's not as fun if you don't dive first into something. You see, I'd be that explorer guy that does all the stupid stuff and dies some horrible way, but he'd have a really good photo album. He'd have a photo of himself like punching a bear in the nose. Then the next photo would be them reassembling his bits. And that kind of guy. Hey. Tons of gold. Oh, look at that gold. Let's see what down here. Pocket of dirty air. Interesting. Lava. We'll ignore. Your last picture is swinging over a pond of violent piranhas. No. The only thing I could not conquest was the woman. Sadly, they fight back way too easily. Deck in the schnoz. And you're down forever. Wow, that wasn't misogynistic at all, no. Hey, it's the 1920s. You're allowed to be misogynistic back then because it was the norm. And everyone was just like, whatever, that's how people treat each other at this point in time. What a weird era that was. And soon, when you say the 20s, people aren't going to think about, the 1920s. They're going to be like, oh yeah, the decade that we're almost in. It's like, no! I'm talking about old-timey things! Like, now you're just thinking of Steve Irwin. Oh god. No, he was able to conquer a crocodile while holding a baby. It's a pretty manly man, if I do say so myself. Now, if only he was able to conquer a man while holding a crocodile baby. Well, that would be something. You've seen Steve Irwin best the foulest beast, but now he'll conquer man while holding the beasts. Yeah, life was pretty crappy back then. The nostalgic vibe is nice, but the polio wasn't. And 9 times out of 10, polio wins when it comes to an argument about the past. But steampunk! Yeah, but polio. But turn-of-the-century thinkers. Yeah, but polio. But you can invest in so much. Yeah, but polio. Polio will get you, son. You'll get stuck in an iron lung for the rest of your life, which will be very short because you're in an iron lung. Or if it's long, it'll be completely miserable because you're in an iron lung. If that doesn't kill you, the crippling depression that hits that country twice will. Yeah. You know, it's an era back when everybody said, you know what, poop's alright to be around. It may smell foul, but you know what, we don't need to wash our hands while operating. We can just touch our poop and go. So, hey, not a very fun time. Again, that was back when Freud was kind of doing his thing, and he was very into butt stuff. If you studied any of Freud's theories, because that's all they are, is just unbiased theories. Apparently, everybody's fascinated with the butt at some time. And, you know, that's great and all, but Freud is kind of a hack. Yeah. Back in 2010, we had Donald Trump and corporations. It was bad, man. He figured out ways around the monopoly laws, and Twitch TV had 10 seconds of latency. Oh, it was awful. How could people live back then? We'll be like, we had 4G, and we liked it. We had to walk outside for a fast internet connection. In the snow. Only pictures would load instantaneously. You had to wait for the video to buffer. Putts and mothers. That was Freud's shtick. Yeah, pretty much. If it wasn't a problem with your butt, it was a problem with your mother. Uphill both ways. Hey, hey, hey. Really, I don't want to go uphill on a mother or uphill on a butt. So, I'm good with not Freud. Let's just not Freud. He's a silly man. Freud was a mixed bag. I mean, sure, you know, he did start a psychological revolution that changed the way we think about the mind, but that's like saying... oh yeah, we progressed as a human race forward by, instead of using rocks as weapons, we threw dung at each other. Like, really? Maybe there would have been a better way to start this whole revolution. Without the poop. Why does it keep coming back to poop? I hate poop. Ugh. Hey JT, how you doing? Talking about Freud and how he's wrong. Yeah, he was a dang genius, but his theories were bunk. It'd be like if Leonardo DiCaprio was like, oh yeah, here's like tanks and like levers and all of this. And also, we should really just, you know, hate everybody. You know, full everybody deserves to die. But here's a bunch of cool things that are like really, really helpful to humanity. But humanity should die. Like, okay. It's like, the ideas are good. But the man himself is a great guy. Oh. Talking about weird stuff. Butt stuff. Cool, that should work. And of course, I did all that just for nothing. Freaking nothing. You actually see... I did not know what he said on homosexuality, but it probably wasn't nice, considering the era. You came in at an odd time. Well, really any time's an odd time. But don't worry. I think you came in at one of the least odd times you could have. There were other times where there were more odd conversations that you could have come in on. All things considered, you're fine. Is there a time that isn't odd? Really? I don't know. Probably should start picking up Cinnabar, but meh. I'm gonna be doing more cave runs down here anyway. It's a whole new cave system. I'm gonna have to figure out my way through. A whole new death trap. No one to tell us no. That we shouldn't jump in the lava or other things to do. Hi. You're really keen on shooting my face. You're really keen on it. Okay! You know what? No, you're just not. You're just not. Let's not. How about we just don't do this? I'm on fire now. You're not making this easy, are you? My child, please. Please no shooty. Thank you. I told you not to shoot me! You've betrayed me, son! How did this happen? It's a bone to pick with you. Oh, I see how it is. You starting puns. This is only going to end badly for me. This is only going to end badly for me. I need to get down there. Excuse me, sir. Can I just wiggle my booty down here? Excuse me. Skeleton buns, please. God, it sounds like you're really working yourself down to the bone. Oh, that joke was bona fide to knock him dead. Sorry. See what you've caused? Is even mentioning Undertale? You've caused me to go full Sans. Even though it's really bad puns. Right now there's like 2 people in a room watching me just going, nah! Nah, stop it! We're doing good though. Getting out of here. Making a proper path. Rather than just sort of winging it. I know I'm using a pickaxe for dirt, but hey. It's fine. I don't have a shovel on me. I'm not going to clear a 3x3 to make this happen. Nice. Alright. Sort of the inventory. So give it a look over. Inventory-wise, we're good. Throw it all into the thing. It'll organize for me because I'm a lazy schmuck. Alright. So now, what I need to do in the process is start to make some gold items. I need to make gold plates, gold hammer, or gold tool rod, gold lots of things. Lots of gold-based things. To really get the production of everything going. You gave me severe botherations. Use a shovel. I don't have a shovel. But okay. I'll take that back. Take you, put you in here. What? Why won't you go in there? It's a cast. It's for whatever. I'm gonna need to make the head, the plates, and the tool rod. So I'll make those 3 items real quick, and I can melt them down in here. So I'm going to need the tough tool rod, the plate, and the hammer. And we're going to get a proper hammer set up. Get you. Okay, item cost wise, it's 8. 8. Alright, good. It's what I expected when it came to what these would cost. We'll burn these out, get this started. And we'll put you away. Get these out of here. It's fine. Got our tool rod. Alright, so this does expand. Okay. And we'll keep putting these items away. Hey, Mr. Monk. Quickly pop it in for a bit. Well, thank you very much for popping in, Mr. Monk. Always happy to have friends here. Yeah, put that there for now. These items are good for auto sorting, which is nice. Put my mushroom. Oh, no. Put it like here for now. You're putting coal there? You're not helping me out, are you? Gotta do a little bit of manual sorting, it looks like. It's fine. I don't have a place for oak wood, do I? Oh, I'm such a dumb. No, this is, drawers. This is a mod called Drawers, and it's actually really cool. You can make these item drawers that can hold vast quantities of things. So I'm going to use a drawer here and put oak into that. I'll put the oak in there, and that'll store a lot of oak. And I think that's pretty darn cool. You can use that to just make lots of storage. Sort of optimize the way things sit in these. Use it for a pretty cool system. Alright, so now we're going to need to get 24. I need 2 more obsidian to make an obsidian hammer. Actually, let's see what we can do when it comes to hammers. Obsidian hammerhead goes up to cobalt, which is nice. We kind of want to get up to that cobalt level. So I don't think you have to hook up anything for it. Oh. Yeah, you don't have to hook up anything to it. It just automatically knows, which is nice. Manlin. Handle-wise, it's alright, but it could be better. Pig iron is a much better handle. Higher quality, too. We want to keep our mining speed levels up. The higher we can keep our mining speed, the better. The higher we can have that number. Obsidian's pretty low. Prismarine's pretty good, but it doesn't do the level that we really want. Mining speed on cobalt is maximum. So, what else is there? I'm just looking at the stats and kind of going through it all. Maybe pig iron would be a good idea. I forget how you make pig iron. Pig iron comes from pig iron nuggets. It's just like little bacon strips. From alloying it. So we need molten iron, molten emerald, and blood. I don't have emerald, but, you know, hey, whatever. Prismarine hammerhead would be nice. Consumes the cast. Wow. It's kind of crazy. Obsidian would probably be best, though. Throw villagers in the smeltery. It's a bit of mean, isn't it? I just need 2 obsidian to actually do this. What I could also do is if I upgrade my iron pickaxe, I can throw an obsidian head on it as well. For just 2 obsidian. Throw 2 obsidian in there. Actually, since all this obsidian is going to be melted down, I'm just going to throw it all in there. But I mean, for now. Get the gold out of here. This obsidian warms up. Nice and toasty. Molten obsidian needs to be at lava. Okay, that's fine. And you can get quite a bit out of it. Alright, so each piece of obsidian gets you 735. They're obsidian ingots? Guess not. That gives you 735. Hey! Hey, Jack of all trades, how you doing there? I'm doing pretty hot myself. Now, what should we also... I'm guessing gravel would be good to have in there. Are they gonna put the iron... It's literally... Alright, I guess it goes to the closest first if it doesn't already know of a pre-existing one that'll work. Still, that's kind of annoying. What do you do? How's Thaumcraft going? Good, good. We did a little bit of obsidian first, just to, you know, get things started. I'm gonna get obsidian pick. Get that going. Yes. Pour the liquid into the goo. What else can we do? Once you are settled, I'll show you guys how you can upgrade a tool, and hopefully this is still implemented. You're done? You're done. Alright, so I gotta get my pick nice and healed, then we'll take our new head, put it on there, and boom! Look at that! We've upgraded our obsidian pick with a whole new, completely different head. Ah, that's pretty dang cool. Got our obsidian pickaxe. Very nice, very nice. Sadly, the moss ball has been implemented for this. If I do at Tinker's Construct, does have its ores in place, which is nice. Can you only change the head, or can you change the tool rod? You can change any part of it you want. Which is nice. Can't use paper anymore, though, which is unfortunate. Well, what can you do? Reinforcement. Interesting. Also, another thing that's unfortunate is, without a lot of other mods, this stuff, a lot of these mods just doesn't have the ability to do much. But hey, I've got the obsidian pickaxe. It's pretty darn cool. Let's get back into Thaumcraft. So, we're going to grab 5 of these, 5 of these, and where's our torches? I would just grab some sticks. Yeah. Or just make Tinker's Book. You can't make a Tinker's Book if they're not implemented yet. I know. They haven't implemented a book yet. 21 blocks. Wait a minute. If that was 21 blocks, hold up a second. How much does this cost? Alright, once this gets done pouring out, I want to know how much that cost. Because now something has confused me. 17? Oh my goodness. Oh, each one was worth double? That's great. Oh, alright. Alright, let's get into our Thaumonomicon. I want to see what I'm going to need to do to make glowstone happen. Or to make this work. So, to make Nitor, let's hop into our book, to Alchemy. And Nitor takes 3 Potentia and Ignis, and 1 Lux, or 3 Lux, and so... Alright, to every 6 torches you put in 3 coal and 2 glowstone. So the ratio is 2, 3, 6. So in theory, by dumping these in this order, I should get 4 Nitor back. What's that? Look at that! We got Nitor. Which means I can grab this. This threat to everyone's safety. Put one of these down there. Ta-da! We'll keep everything bubbly. Like a fine, bubbly concoction. Cool. I have Nitor now. Nifty. I'm gonna upgrade the heck out of my hammer. This hammer is about to be completely redesigned from the ground up. I also want to see what cheap does. Hold up a moment. Cheap. More bang for your buck. Increases durability gained. Increases the durability gained when repairing the tool. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So I wonder if it'll keep its cheap modifier as we sort of continue along its upgrade path. Also, this guy's a bunch of weird... It's odd. What is... Oh, that was odd. Apparently the modification to the inventory, it didn't know what to handle with that. Interesting. That was scary. Actually, that was kind of scary. I was like, wait a minute. Why does this torch do exactly what I need? Right, I'm gonna grab a little bit of that. A little bit of this. I'm gonna repair our hammer up. Hopefully it'll keep the trait cheap. Means that our hammer is a little bit better. Goes up to cobalt. We gotta continue to upgrade it though. Like so. Now the head is completely out of one material. But what if, let's say, we got a tough... Nope, nope. I've done this wrong. Tough tool rod. Alright, let's see what our best tool rods are. Originally, this guy, Netherrack, used to be really good for it. But now it's not so much as a handle. What if I had good handle stuff? Best for a handle. Bone is a very good handle. It's good durability as well. Let's make a bone handle. Why not? Make a big old bone handle. Oh my. Let's see what a bone handle needs. Ooh, look at that big bone handle. Ooh. Oh. Get this set up. Durability is much higher than it was before. It has splintering and Doritos. Is 421. What if we put our old hammer in the center? Now, 471. Interesting. It has 50 more, but it... Interesting. Alright. Attack 6, modifiers 3, and it has a 426 speed. For 4-6, which is actually better, attack 6 and still 3 modifiers. This is actually still really good. Let's use this guy. Combined our old hammer down into this new hammer. My bone hammer! The Boninator. I need to give it an upgrade so the name actually sticks. But I'm going to get a bunch of you, a bunch of you. We're going to upgrade the frickin' frack out of it. And we'll just get it up to 120. Boninator. Or the Bone Basher. Nice. Still the modifier, so if I add more to it... Ah! Remembers. Wait, so it still has 2 modifiers. Does this still have 2 modifiers? It does not. Okay. Adding hastier or haster took away 2 modifiers. That's interesting. That's really interesting. That actually is very interesting indeed. Also, there's like no room for these. That's fine. We'll get our obsidian back this way. What we need to do is we actually need to make up a clock or something to do this right. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to drain the other elements out of it, like the gold and whatnot. Interesting. So let's give a new test to our obsidian pickaxe and the bone basher. Let's find something to dig out. In fact, I know something we can dig out that we kind of really need to dig out. That's a way out of our little nether pocket. Let's do that. We got luck as well, so let's see how much luckier we are. It's alright. Not great, but it's alright. Let's dig out of here. Oh my god. Oh, the bone basher. Oh my goodness. Hold up a minute, did this thing just put me in another fortress? This thing just put me in another fortress! Well, I mean, I'll take it. Oh, hi! Oh, hi! Oh my god. My pickaxe is great for this. Actually, the bone basher is great for this. Hello? You not? Ooh, a lava charm. I'll put it on. So then shooting fireballs. It's very, very encouraging. Getting all of this good stuff very quickly. You know, there is something random shooting fireballs at me. Not that big of a deal. The fire charm has done something to my inventory. Hello. Goodbye. You're not making this easy, are you, bud? Making it easy to kill you, though. My god, look at this loot. Oh my god, look at this loot. I don't know what these fire charms do, but it's cool, I guess. Gold armor? Oh, hi. You're like stuck in the wall, aren't you? You know what? Let's see what the fire charm does. If I killed it. If it was alive, I would know what the fire charm did. Interesting. You know, if it was alive long enough to actually contest me. Okay, so what can I kind of just get rid of? A lot of this. Can I melt you down into gold? I cannot. You just have nether wart. Wart. Is this like completely in the wall? Interesting. Protects from fire for a few seconds. Oh, cool. I'm gonna trust you on that one. You better be a source. So this nether wart is nowhere near grown, so I'm not gonna harvest it because it'll just not do anything for me. There is more to this way. So I'm gonna use this torch as sort of a come back this way icon. What is all of this? Here's Skelly. Yeah, that's right. Run! A bone basher was designed to bash your bones. And the bone bow. That was scary. You have flint and steel, true. I'm just gonna get rid of a lot of this extra junk. Other words all around, I'll find more of it later. Ugh. This has to come out at some point, right? It's gotta eventually make an outward cropping somewhere. That's how the generation works, right? Bloodstone? What is all of this madness? Hello. Goodbye. I went that way. This goes up. That's just a regular skeleton, which I guess is fine. Oh, hi. You've got a buddy. And I'm with her. Fine, the Bone Basher's doing a great job, and it drops fat loots, too. Oh, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Excuse me, not my butt. It's a precious national resource. Ooh. Haha. Wrapped in bag. Another lava charm and another sword. I can melt that sword down, get some good gold out of it. This leads to nothing. Great. Ooh. Interesting. This leads to nothing. Great. This is our formal entrance area. Sounds like Jet Set Radio Future. It's the same composer! Hey! I found the spawners I was looking for. Apparently they're hurting each other. Fire is not doing damage to me. Interesting. There are a lot of you guys, though. The shots still hurt. Hey, I finally found an open area. Cool. Well, this isn't from Jet Set Radio Future. This is from Sonic Rush. So technically you weren't right because you said the wrong game, but yeah, it's fun. I'll give you extra credit, but I'm not going to give you full credit on the assignment. Oh, really? Fell down there? Excuse me, gentlemen. Have you heard the word of my bone basher? You look like you're made of bone. I'll bash you. Cool. Oh, I got tons of blaze rods. I meant about the fire charm. Oh. Alright, then full credit. Full credit is deserved. Alright, so this is the way... Not back home. There's more up here. You didn't make this easy, did you? But you hid the goodies. Nice. Alright, so we come back over here, and this is our way out of here. That was actually extremely convenient. Like, surprisingly convenient that it literally let out perfectly. It's awesome. That is freaking awesome. Got all sorts of goodies now. I'll throw down that bean slop. Ugh. Why don't you try jumping in the lava for a moment? Why did you put me here? This is not my house. Where is this? Where did you put me? Alright. Let's look at the map. My house is here. What was this? Whatever. You know what? While I'm out here, I wanted to investigate something, but I'm going to need to head back and drop off my stuff. But now that I've got obsidian level mining, there's some stuff I wanted to investigate. Excuse me. Pardon me. There we go. Alright, so what I probably should do is combine the two bows that I have down and actually start carrying a bow around. Probably. Be a good idea. Just take the flint and steel, take all this. Take all this nonsense. Things that I can melt down. The swords. Oh, this item cannot be melted. Okay. That's fine. Grab you. Get the nether wart in there. Get all of this in there. I need the bowls. I'm gonna fill them back up with brew. Now the chest piece can be molten. So molten that, please. Thank you. Yeah, there's a lot in there. Use the bows to make a better bow. Put that there, I guess, for now. Pop the swords away for now. Get you out of here. Probably should take this time now to make a proper upgraded sword. But I'm lazy. Nah, I probably should. What is this bloodstone for, though? Can't right-click it. If I take off one of these, I can't equip it. Huh. Put it away for now. Get the lava charm on. Though I'm not 100% sure what it does. Also, I've got armor now for my various horse collection. Now, all of the horses that I have. All 0. 6 blocks of gold exact. Very nice math. Very nice. How much gold are we packing? I know we've been doing very well on gold. Oh yeah, we were fine on gold. We were fine on iron. Diamonds 11. Not exactly the best, but you know, what can you do? Huh. And I probably should seal that off. I feel like that's going to cause issues if I don't seal it. Oh, got some fencing. There. That'll work for now. I just don't want things running in and out. Alright, so when it comes to materials... Welcome back, Electric Boogaloo. When it comes to materials, we need to make a new sword. We have 2 implemented swords in the game. The broadsword and the longsword. I'm going to go with a broadsword, though. Classic, a classic. I need a good sword. Just sword blade. Oh, I guess cleaver would be nice to have. We'll hold off on that for now, though. We don't need to go head hunting. Not yet. We don't need to get Wither stuff. Let's just find what's best when it comes to hearts. So attack 2.1, 2.8. Cactus with 3.4, obsidian with 4.2, pig iron with 4.5, night slime with 5, prismarine with 6, manolin with 8. Definitely manolin would be good. Cactus would be good as a starter one, but now that we're up to obsidian, 4.2 is pretty fine. Finding night slime. What is night slime? Let's see if we can figure out night slime. How do you make night slime? Interesting. Apparently it's something. I'm not 100% sure what it is. I know we have a slime island nearby with some unnatural colors, but I don't know if purple was the color. No, it was the color of the, it was the color. So we can supplement the sword and then repair it with something better. We can at least start the sword with something good, you know? So, if we're going to start the sword, then that means we're going to need to get that out of there. For now, how much gold we got left in here? Good enough to start making some casts. Alright, we're going to need a binding. We're going to need message. OJ didn't kill them. Yeah, I'm going to assume that's a troll account, Reddit, but okay. OJ didn't kill him. You know, the account. What? Alright, we're going to make a sword. Nope, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I could put it here. Might be able to get it back. Sword! Nope, I'm an idiot. It's too late. I'm gonna need to get another item. What is this song? Donkey Kong Country? The Pokemon Reddit? Yeah, you know, the Pokemon subreddit that I moderate. I am a Wild Abra, you know. That Abra. Just an FYI. In case you didn't know, that one was me. Just saying. Oh. You know! Good! Then you're not out of the loop. Alright, so we've got our stone tool rod. I want to make it out of obsidian. Boop. Obsidian will be a good base. I need to find a good binding material as well. I might go bone again with this stick, because it does add a little bit of extra damage. The stick made out of bone. Abra is a Pokemon. I know, right? It's a captivating discovery that has swept the nation under the rug. Right. We need to find a good binding. Binding. Alright. So really, I guess quality and overall durability would be best. Obsidian doesn't have a lot of durability. Cactus would give us prickly, but I can't find cactus for the life of me. Iron's got good, and it's got magnetic, but yeah, whatever. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Eh. I wonder what else can we get that's feasible. Sponge is apparently very durable. Oddly. But it doesn't add anything to our attack. If we can... Alright, I think our best bet is to go out there and we'll make a temporary... We'll make a temporary one. We'll make a temporary one for now, because we've got a lot of parts that we're going to have to make this out of, right? Right. But it's pretty good. Oh, thank you. Grab the bone. I don't need the bone. Actually, no, wait, I did need the bone. I did need the bone for the binding. Binding of bone. Cool. We'll use a bone as a temporary binding, and then we'll go back and do a proper binding. Once we get our cactus. Cactus will be a good binding to have. Sword. No, wait, we don't use binding on sword. What am I doing? I'm crazy. You need a... something or another. You hyped for Jackbox tomorrow? I am. I'm very hyped. Put these useless things away. I need to make a guard because swords have guards to protect the hands from not getting cut off. You know, like smart people would do. A lot of people value their hands. Iron's nice, but I don't need magnetic on it, and bone will do us better in the long run. I love that you can, like, see the sword coming together. And just like, but dang. So. I need to grab a little bit of obsidian to start healing up my bone basher as well. Gonna join us for movie night on Sunday? We're doing the XY movies. Probably not. I got a lot of stuff I gotta work on. Thank you for the invite, though. Always appreciated. Alright, so take a little bit of obsidian. Need to continue to get a little more obsidian. It's in Discord if you get the time. I know. I'm just a lazy schmuck. Perfect, that's more than enough of what it needs. 3 blocks. Not enough blocks out of all this, but that's fine. Alright, I'm on the hunt for cactus. Not exactly a very hunt thing for hunting. But my best bet is to... I think that might be Nightstone! You know what? Let's go check that out. I'm gonna grab a stack of 2 of cobble. Let's go check that out. See a giant thing in the distance. So much for the magic we were gonna do today. We've been focused basically on just upgrading our items. Excuse me. Alright, actually, let's give this sword a proper test out. So a stone sword does 2 on a hit, right? Let's see, on hit, what this sword will do. 2.5. Alright. On crit, it does an extra heart. Well, on regular crit. Also, I need to make a waypoint for home. That'd probably be a smart idea. Let's go find that giant purple floating island, because I think that might be a good thing to go find. Especially since we know Nightstone is very important to our future. We've got a bucket of water, so we can bucket back down after we scale back up there. Should be good. Plus, our obsidian pickaxe is OP as heck. And once I have my sword upgraded, I'll give it a proper name. Same with the... Well, the pickaxe is pretty much upgraded. Can't really do much more with that, but you know, I'll figure something out. I'm gonna head out to the mysterious purple floating island, because why wouldn't you go to a mysterious purple floating island? That's just a silly question. Why would you ask that? Excuse me, I'm just gonna dodge you all. Thank you very much. Goodbye, nerds. Later. Run through the creeper. Didn't even notice me. No, except for the hissing that it did. Best bet to find cactus would be along this coast. Just sand. But I don't think it actually has the heat to spawn cactus, so the plains would be good as well. I'm gonna get out of here. Also, I found the horses. They're out here. Alright, let's get underneath that island and let's get up to it. Scale off in that direction. Well, this is obviously the area where it's doing its thing. Also, we're generating trunks right now, like mad! And the game is laggy, so I'll get out. Right. Let's get to a point where I'll know I'll be in a space I can easily get up it. And let's go figure out what's on this floating island. Let's see if this is where Nightstone lives. We can figure out how we can use this for our benefit. How close are we now? Getting there. We're getting there. Oh, very much there. much so that these slimy vines won't let us actually make anything. Some slimy dirt. We made it to slimy grass. Interesting. Got slimy leaves, regular oak, congealed purple slime. Not exactly knights, but it's close. There's also a Zambi up here. I'm gonna grab this purple slime. I don't know what you can do with it, but yeah, why not? I'll grab a bucket of purple slime as well. Liquid purple goo. Some congealed green slime as well. Some slimy leaves, which I can't do anything with now. But if we're lucky, what'll happen is these slimy leaves will decay into a slimy sapling. Sadly, no night slime, nightstone slime, whatever it is. I haven't found it. Oh, hey, it does make saplings. Cool, cool. Must have for bounce enthusiast. Huh. Like slime boots. Slime sling. Liquid purple slime plus stone and iron make night slime. Ah! So we have found it. Just in a bit of an interesting way. It's an alloy. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Xander. I just looked over to Discord. Or not Discord. Still, we can easily make that. Especially with all we're collecting. We'll put back the dirt to just kind of make it a little bit easier to traverse around here. This is amazing fun, though. It's so fun to bounce around on slime islands. My goodness. Plus, we can start growing some regular slime. That's a great binding material. I hit a purple slime jackpot, though. Look at this. Look at this whole place. This place is crazy. I'm gonna dig this out real quick. There we go. Dig out this area. You're heading to bed? Well, thank you for coming by, Electric Boogaloo. Always happy to have you guys around. You guys watching at home, or at work, or at work home. Wome. I don't know. Alright, cool. We cleared off the top of the island. We've got the start for this. Pretty much cleared this of all the goodies that it's got. Yeah, I don't see anything. Still generating chunks. Very framey. Ugh. You're so framey. Come on. I wonder if I can ride the liquid slime back down to the surface. Probably. I know, I feel safer with water, but... Hey, you know, sometimes in life you've got to adventure. Sometimes adventure includes riding down on the mysterious slime. You never know where the mysterious slime will take you in life. Maybe it'll be a good place. Who knows? Dig out here. Ah, I can breathe. I'm surfing the slime. I get a pretty good view of the darkness that is this level of the world. What? Am I under an effect right now? No. Why is everything so dark? It's scary. This is odd. Guess it was just because I was under something? Or maybe it's the biome itself. I don't know. But hey, we found this mysterious structure again, and I want to break it. Because why not? Let's break this ender core. Will it break? Maybe not. I don't know. We'll break the obsidian around it, maybe. That could do something. Who knows? 90! 100! Huh. It's got some glass around it. But hey, I'm okay with free obsidian. No, well, not anymore. No more obsidian for me. Where do you put me? Far enough away. You weren't too keen on that, huh? I don't care. Alright, so we got Nightstone. So we've got Nightstone, which means we can start to dig into slime. Also, apparently, that block is breaking now. I feel like this is going to be a bad idea to break it. Didn't break. Interesting. I'll leave it alone for now. Apparently, I do not have the power to get rid of it. Interesting. Alright, I'm here. I need to find a desert. That's dry, but it's cold, so a desert could possibly be up here as well. But I'll just keep exploring the landscape, generating new chunks and lagging the game beyond all belief. There's a fire aura node, which is usually linked to a hotter biome, but could just exist on its own. Spit out the rotten flesh. Can't eat the dirt. This is plains, which technically is getting close, and that's a tiny jungle right over there. No, that's swamp. Once again, hot biomes. These are wet hot. I need dry. I need dry heat. Oh, swamp is still a good start if we're still on that cactus hunt. It's a large coast. Let's go to the coast. Probably should grab a tree really quick and use this to, well, no, I've got tons of wood in my inventory. I brought my Thermomicon as well? Okay. Ah, the chunk generation. It's so bad. Still, I see nothing. No cactus at all. If I can get some cactus, that would be nice. But I don't see nothing. High CPU usage detected. You may experience performance issues. Well, thanks, XSplit. I know. It's kind of generating chunks. It's Minecraft. It's not really, you know, good at this. It's a sort of inward cove that goes all along a coast. Check it out. Can we please get to crafting? I would like to boat. we can. Alright. Boat should be simple. It's a good old-fashioned boat, too. Not that newfangled boat. To the sea! It's actually really appropriate music for this. Aha! If it wasn't lagging... My goodness. I'm just out in the middle of the world. I don't know a little bit more. Wait a second. Do you see what I see on my map? Is that another slime island? It is. Well, there's no shortage of it, at least. That's good to know. There's a shortage of cactus, though. It's unfortunate. Lots of sea, though. Lots of sea. Turn the music down a little bit. No cactus so far. We are doing not very good on finding cactus. Come back, and I'm gonna sail on the ocean with Dragon Roost playing, man. That's how I roll. I'm a nerd. No cactus whatsoever. This is unfortunate. Cactus is another one of those things that you don't think you need, but it's actually extremely valuable. There's an aura node surrounded by blackness. Hello. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. That's not backwards. Get over there. Will I be able to see what's inside it? It's a sinister node. Oh, so this whole area is under sinister effect. Interesting. That aura node's got ill content. Also, I'm still lagging. Is it really just chunk generation that this is getting caused by, or is it something else? Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Searching for hours before you stumbled across them. Yeah, that's life. Just an endless search for the cactus. Maybe swimming does that. I don't know. Alright, blocks. I've got obsidian. I've got gold. I've got a little bit of everything. So I can actually do some more building into things. I'm gonna put all of this away. Just pre-dump my congealed slime. It's time to eat some slime. I can grow some slime trees out front. You know, with the neighborhood kids. Oh, Billy's been good. He's been growing slime trees. What? You know. Slime trees. Okay. Mom, I think you should see the doctor. He's really good for you. No! Put the thing in there. Put the thing in there. Put the thing in there. Well, see what has been caused by your hubris. No, don't break all of those, for the love of God. I'll find you an axe. Please. Be merciful. Thank you. Can you not... Alright, just grab a stack. Get 4 of these. Yeah. That's fine. I mean, I could always use more storage anyway. Not gonna be the end of the world with more storage. It's actually a good thing to have more storage, so, you know, whatever. Actually, we'll knock out the roof and add more storage. Because I'm a jerk. Except it didn't knock it out over here. Get over there. Come on. Up. There we go. All the goodies. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Good, now you can dump things wherever you want them. Awesome. We got this nice big storage area. This whole workroom of just goodies. I really only have one slime. I have a blue slime. Okay. This guy will be very important to us when we find him some buddies. For now... Wait, are these blue slimes? Ooh, hello. Alright, so I think I can grow some blue slime. That's really good. Let's get to growing. Do you not want to be placed on that? Wonder. I wonder. If I gotta put you on the dirt. Let's do that. I can take both of you then. We'll just put all of that away. Oh god. Call Noah. The PlayStation version of we wanted a furry mascot. And this is what we got. Now there's Sonic. There's Pokemon for Nintendo. We wanted something to appeal to that furry market. It'll do. You know, PlayStation wants those hot furry bucks. The hot furry money. That's a sentence you don't say often in life that you don't want to say often in life. I want that hot furry money. Oh god. PlayStation Senpai, please. Get out of here, nerd. About to upgrade this sword to wreck your life. Go. Get out of here. I don't need you. I've got a new man in my life. I mean, what? Apple. Wait, why'd you put... I have a I don't have a redstone store. I'm an idiot. What else is new? Okay. Guess I didn't have a place for my redstone. Got tons of storage everywhere, though. Which is good. What to do at this point, though? I guess we could do a little bit of magic. You know, not completely ignore that whole thing that I was doing. And do one thing of magic before we're all said and done here. We're gonna need all this Essentia stuff. But probably get a wand focus. What I really want to get is equal trade to pretty things up. Grappler would be nice. So let's get a wand foci or two researched. Fire, air, potentia. Okay, you make this a little too easy. Fire, air, make lux, 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 fire. Da 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 da. Wand foci. Let's get shock. Let's get equal trade. Cool. Shocking. Really? You don't make this... You're gonna really just... I've ran out of ink. I inked. How is this shock? How is... okay. I'm gonna re-ink my other vial. Alright, let's get excavation. So, Terra. These things are all connected by a common element of white, but I'm gonna have to take the black and red out of here for now. To sort of supplement, you know, perfect harmony. And fire connects, or no, white connects them both. So, what can Ordo and Terra do? Make metal. Nice. Cool. Equal trade. Nice. I want the Grappler. They call me the Grappler. And that is rather easy. Alright, what do you merge with? Air? Can you do air? You can't do air. Can you do Ordo? Can't do Ordo. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fire? No. Perdito. To make death. Interesting. Can Perdito merge with air? Death air to make vacuous. Ah. Okay, cool. That works. And now I just need to find something that you play nice with. Like that. Pop you there. That should merge. Oh, I need to put a death here to merge these guys. There we go. Cool. Whoosh! The Grappler. Which takes a slime ball, 4 nether quartz, air shards, and water shards. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a slime ball. Let's do this! We're gonna get the Grappler! No idea what I'm doing. I have no idea either. Actually, it's kind of simple. What you gotta do is you've got to... I'm gonna grab my bees. You've got to essentially link the magics together. I have the Grappler focus. When you've got your wand, you can do things with focuses. Can I get you on there? F for focus. Can I get my focus on there? Is it not? It's probably key binding. You have to sort of make the magics touch. You have to find the common thread that links all the magics together and use that to connect them. Activate... Alright, change wand focus. What else uses F? Because we'll just clear you out. Just chisel and bits stuff. Helmet options. I just want to get my focus set up. Aha! I have the Grappler focus now. So, wand focuses allow you to do some pretty cool things. Like so. I want to grapple. Whee! Oh! This was bad for my health. The Grappler focus, ladies and gentlemen, allows you to reach long locations and pull yourself to that area. Make the magic touch seem unreasonable. You've got to find the common threads through which all magics are built, which is the same 6 elements. There are 6 elements that bind all magics together. And you have to use those things to sort of bind magic together, you know? Oh man, this is going to be way too much fun. I'm going to hurt myself. And I didn't take fall damage, somehow. The Grappler is great for getting around, though. It is a great form of transportation, especially from areas like down here. Smash. Can you enchant it? Yes! You can enhance this foci to have a longer reach, to use less mana, to do all sorts of cool things. So, I can reach pretty far with this thing. But I can reach even further with it, with enhancements. Enchantment, really. But, let's say you're in a harrowing situation, a bad place. Let's say you're in a very bad situation. I need to get over to that cliff. Just gotta find the right place. Ta-da! Look at that. Right over there. But I need to get back now. Just gotta get it in and ta-da! Cool. I'm gonna die. I did not watch my health at all. This thing, combined with the boots that eliminate a lot of fall damage, or the sticky boots from the other mod, I forget what it was, Tinker's Construct, can do some pretty dang cool things. Probably shouldn't use this when the game is lagging like this, though. Kind of at the end of it. It's still a nice way to quickly get from place to place. Like a reverse fishing rod. Back over to the other end of my house. Quickly! To the other end of my house! Can't even reach that far with it. Still, it's pretty nice. You're working on the Boots of the Traveler earlier? I was. There's just a lot of pre-tech I have to get into that before we start. Still. That's not the only foci you can get. There's a few other cool foci. Equal Trade is a replacer. It kind of works very nicely to do some nice things. Focal Manipulation allows you to enhance and upgrade them. Pouch is nice, because we can actually properly store these things. Need to make a belt, though. Which is some alchemical brass. Which is Potentia and Aqua. A little bit of iron. Make it. Wonder, what makes Potentia and Aqua? I think there's a stone thing you can make. No, it has lux. Like this. Chiseled stone probably would be a good base. To start with. Huh. Still, you can do all sorts of cool stuff with it. Get around pretty easily. Wand foci are pretty darn cool. And now I have a reason to keep my wand with me wherever I go. That's pretty nasty. Just be like, yo, I want to get up there. Whee! And I'm stuck in the terrain. That was a little scary. I don't think the game quite knows where I'm at right now. Game is very confused. It just swung me around and just smacked me onto the ground. That's great. Oh my god. Let's get rid of my grave. Hello? Oh, okay. 10 out of 10. Alright, we'll remove the death. But that's it. That's pretty darn cool. Good. I'll just put my grave over here. Wild Abra. The game said no, I don't like your monkey business. Threw me on the ground. A piece of rotten spaghetti or something. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for me today. You guys can go off, do your things. But I think I'm done with Feed the Beast for now. Thank you once again for coming out watching. Always awesome having people to stream to and having a crowd and all that lovely stuff. You guys continue to stay awesome. I'm heading out. Have a good night, everybody.